Yeah, Mr. D-O-double-R. I say, yeah, buddy. Rolling like a...
Send them on in.
Hi, Dr. Daniel Aronson, Matt Riak from Northern Power Systems. Nice to finally meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
I know we spoke on the phone earlier
Yeah, why
in
don't
the
you come in
week.
and take a seat?
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, as you know, as you already know, I came down here today to discuss with you a potential solution to your current energy problem with your Waynesville School District. Boy, might I add, coming in, your school facilities are top-notch.
Thank you.
One of the best school districts I've ever attended.
Yep.
This high school is something else, especially your sports complex. Holy cow.
Yes, it's very nice.
You must have universities and colleges all over the state trying to get on those fields.
Well, I wish Mizzou would take advantage of it.
Oh, no kidding. They haven't called you yet?
Nope.
Big Mizzou fan, are you?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Big football fan.
Mizzou football? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, no. I'm a University of Illinois alum, big football fan myself, and I'm sick of you guys beating up on us. I can't take it anymore. So you got season tickets at all? You going?
Yep, taking the
games?
family.
Taking the family to games this year. So I guess Mizzou's got is that summer scrimmage coming up? Is that?
Yep.
You going to that at all?
No.
Oh, that's probably a good thing. It's pretty hot and humid out there, huh?
Yes.
Really ridiculous.
Yep.
And speaking of hot and humidity, running those ACs, I know that's cutting into a lot of energy costs, especially with your school district. And hopefully from this meeting today that we can help you out with some of those problems that you might be incurring from that. So from our phone conversation, I know we discussed minimally some of the problems that you've been incurring with costs. Can you elaborate on what you're looking at today? I know I got something that may be able to help you, but to maybe clarify the direction that we're going, is there anything that's going on with your school district currently that we haven't discussed already?
Nope, we just are looking to reduce costs, hopefully by 30 or 40%.
30-40%.
Looking into 3 different renewable energy sources.
Okay, what kind of energy sources were you looking at?
Solar, geothermal, and wind.
So,
which is obviously
Northern Power Systems, that is our specialty. And so 30-40% reduction in energy consumption. Well, that's something that we might be able to help you with. I'm curious, what kind of facility were you looking at reducing this energy consumption? Was it the school?
The high school.
The high school?
Yeah.
Okay. And as you said, you were looking at the 3 geothermal. How long have you guys been looking at these products?
Just within the last year.
Okay.
We know it's becoming a big, widely used thing, so we were hoping to look into it. I know a couple other schools and some other districts who have invested already in it, so you come highly recommended. So
absolutely, we do have a product out there that helps the schools not only in their energy reduction, but it also gives a little bit of a flavor for an educational opportunity as well.
Which is important to us.
It's very important to you guys. So from your renewable energy prospects that you're looking at, is there anything in particular that you're trying to guide yourself towards in terms of a product or a type of energy requirement?
We're just mainly concerned with the costs as far as actually taking the initiative to do it and how much it would cost us in the long run and what we'd actually get out of it.
Outstanding. Well, today, my presentation that I have for you in stores, we'll discuss the product that's in line and hopefully answer any questions that you might have about the product, and we'll definitely address costs in terms of what we're looking at. So without further ado, let me direct yourself to the screen so that we can engage in what we have. All right, well, let me begin my presentation on what we have for you today from Northern Power Systems. We have a product that we call Win for Schools program, and within our Wins for School program, we include Northern Power 100 kilowatt wind turbine. We also include educational resources for learning about the wind turbine for your school district. We offer an all-exclusive maintenance and operations package, which is good for the 20-year lifespan of the wind turbine. And we also offer a website and real-time data access for the public. Our product that we have to offer from Northern Power Systems is an unparalleled product that you won't find elsewhere out on the market in the renewable energy sector. We're not only offering the renewable energy system itself, which is the wind turbine, but we're also offering that side product, that educational resource, which can be very valuable for a school district such as yourself that excels in academics. Now, as you can see from the screen, that what makes our wind turbine so competitive is the fact that the technology we use in the turbine head. We use a direct gearbox, which does not utilize actual gears. It's direct energy transfer from the rotator blades itself to the energy converter within the turbine head. Now, let me ask you: do you know actually how the mechanics of how a wind turbine operates?
I'm not familiar with it.
Okay, well let me expand on how a wind turbine works. It takes the wind energy from the wind blowing to turn the blades, propeller blades of the wind turbine. In turn, that rotational energy from the propeller blades is converted into mechanical energy through a gear switch or another drive system, which we actually have. We have a gearless drive system. Now that system then takes that mechanical energy, transfers it to an electric motor, which then produces electricity, which you consume or you can sell back. But either way, generally, those gearboxes, traditional mechanical gearboxes, can be very loud, very noisy, and they're also big-time maintenance. That's where the bulk of your cost for any sort of wind turbine is going to come from, is maintaining those gearboxes. And also, because it is mechanical, and there's a lot of moving parts, it's not as reliable as a traditional non-gearbox system, such as what we have to offer with our Northern Power wind turbines. So our direct drive technology is what pushes our wind turbines ahead of the pack when it comes to reliability, serviceability, and also longevity for the wind turbine head. And ultimately, what we were discussing about was cost. So we're looking at saving costs. The bulk of your cost for a wind turbine is going to come from your operations, operating the wind turbine, and also maintaining the wind turbine. That throughout the lifespan of the wind turbine that's going to accumulate the bulk of your costs. And that goes to say for any other renewable source. So if you have, say, solar energy, you're going to have to maintain, operate those solar panels. Geothermal, big time operation and maintenance costs. Just that it parallels with wind energy. We have very high operation maintenance costs both for geothermal and also wind energy. So that's something to take into consideration when you're looking at your systems. So with that said, again, our direct drive technology makes our wind turbines very reliable, very sustainable in terms of the longevity of their operation period, and very cost effective as well for the consumer, such if you're interested. And let me add that I kind of alluded to this earlier, that the drive system, the mechanical drive system, can be very noisy. I don't know if some of the things that might be spurring in your head, you might be considering, hey, you know, that wind turbines are traditionally, they can be very noisy,
Very
right?
loud, yes,
very
that's
noisy.
right.
Well, let me tell you straight up that our Northern Power system, because we have the direct drive technology, it's going to be quiet. It's going to be silent. Also, our converter from the rotational energy to the electric motor, it's all run on magnets. And magnets, energy transfer, quiet. So in terms of noise, actual noise production from the wind turbine, you're going to maximize at 55 decibels within 100 feet of the wind turbine. Traditionally, when we install our wind turbines on school campuses, we're going to push them at least 500 to 1,000 feet away from any sort of actual building of learning. So if you right next to the library, we're not going to shove the wind turbine. However, again, as I mentioned, 55 decibels within 100 feet. That's 55 decibels is the conversation that we could have right here in this office. So within 100 feet, you're not making a whole lot of noise. Again, that can be attributed to the outstanding drive technology we have within our wind turbine head, as well as the lack of mechanical moving parts, which also attributes to decreased costs. And within 300 feet, you have 48 decibels of noise, which is the sound of Waynesville Library during hours of silent hours. So you're not going to catch a lot of noise within the distance. So that's not going to be a problem to interrupt learning at the school facility.